It's 52 past 1. Let me just pause this VR from Duncan and let me sit down with you and tell you about, or show you, an issue which has surprisingly not happened to me yet, and it happened to me today for the first time. It's in reference to the GoPro. Oh crap, my seat's way too low to the ground. How does that always happen? So you know I use, actually I might put you down. Should I put you down? Put you down, put him down. I might put you down. If I can position this, whoops, adequately. That's gonna be better so I don't have to touch you, right? It's better not touching you. I don't wanna touch you. So, is that the best angel though? Or is this gonna be better? This is gonna be better. So, the Super Suits, you know I use these. I don't want my GoPro to touch the water. Now you might say, dude, they're waterproof. Yeah, they are, but salt water and the GoPros, over time, all the door mechanisms stop working. It becomes very difficult to open anything. If you can avoid putting them in the water, ironically, don't put them in the water, unless it's fresh water. So I use the Super Suits. Now this is the first time this has ever happened to me, and you can kind of see it here. Sorry about the wetness. The seal along the edge of the Super Suit twisted somehow. I don't know how. And so then when I closed the Super Suit door, it didn't feel anything to me. I was on the beach ready to go surfing. I just closed it up and locked it. It didn't feel, funnily enough, now it feels kind of not like it's not going to shut, but that's not what happened on the beach. And then of course when I went into the water, I grabbed the GoPro to start vlogging and instantly saw water in there, and I was like, what? How's there water in? I mean, it doesn't matter because the GoPro's waterproof, but the fact there was water in there. And it wasn't until I sat there and had a look at it, I was like, oh wow, the O-ring is not secured. So let me show you the O-ring in case you couldn't see it very well on that shot. The O-ring looks like this, and hang on, is that going to focus? GH5? Yeah. See how it's twisted? It's in a loop. In fact, when I spotted it, it was actually off. It's like, it was kind of like this, more or less. Not that exaggerated, but more or less was like that. And so I guess the question I've got is this normal for a Super Suit? And I mean, realistically speaking, I'll take this out, dry it off, make sure it's all clean, and I'll thread it back in. And if that doesn't work, the GoPro did send me other ones, which I haven't even used, right? I've got this bite mount here. I haven't used them yet. I've got older ones. Actually, that's not one. There's a back door here with an O-ring in it. So I've got a few of them that GoPro have sent me. There's another one there. And there's another floaty up there. So I'm good, but I'm just wondering, is this normal? Like, is this something that should happen at some point to your GoPros? And if so, does that mean that this has had its life? Like, is this no longer usable? Again, it doesn't really matter because the GoPro is waterproof, but in an ideal world, and by the way, that rendered that GoPro useless for the whole surf because as soon as the water got in there, it started condensating up on the front here. But I'm gonna use this GoPro for the audio. Funnily enough, this one, the board-mounted GoPro, the audio, because it's that far away from my voice, from me, that audio is usually pretty crap. Also, it seems to get a lot of the board movement noise, so I tend to just delete that audio and go with this one anyway. Yeah, I mean, let me know if you've ever had this, and also let me know if that means this is dead, and should I just swap it out to one of those, or should I clean this up, dry everything off, and go for gold with this again, making sure that I noted